Hello everyone and welcome to this video, and in this video we're gonna be reviewing a perfect setup to make your first $1,000 with vibecoding or with SaaS development. And in this video I'm gonna be reviewing my personal ideas and structure, how I'm trying to start evaluating the idea first of all, and of course how I build different solutions, and after the launch how I try to find the first customers and to sell them. So usually the initial ideas come from ChatGPT, from different subreddits, from X and from Product Hunt. These are the main parts where you can collect a lot of nice ideas, a lot of different perspectives, because Product Hunt, for example, is a great resource if you're looking for some like super tech products. If you want to go more niche in terms of very undiscovered, not saturated, low competition niches, I would suggest going into very specific subreddits. It might not be very tech niche, but it will have a lot of demand, a lot of customers, and yeah, as I said, it should not always be tech or something else. As soon as you have the idea, I would get it, write it down, and try to chat with ChatGPT or Claude AI about this idea, see what potentials, what different angles do we possibly have to this idea. And after that, I would ask it to create a first initial prompt. Then I will take this initial prompt and go to V0, because V0 is a very, very nice place where you can initially build your idea with a great vision from ShadCN and React and Next.js. So it's a great, very beautiful framework for your website. It's a very scalable solution. Believe me, there is nothing better than React and Next.js. You can do nothing wrong with starting with V0. You can even try to build something with a free plan, and then you can just take your code, upload it to GitHub, and then from there on you can move to Cursor or to Cloud Code. Me personally, when I started building some products, I was using Cursor more than Claude, but currently I'm using Claude inside Cursor terminal. So it is actually very, very useful, very user-friendly, and pretty simple. I'm still using Cursor for some tasks, such as to debug and some other small tasks, but it is also a great helper in terms of the whole infrastructure and stuff like this. Also, a very big tip when you're trying to use Cloud Code, I very much recommend to use plan mode first. Always start with a plan mode when you assess some different tasks you want to build in, some new features. Always start with a plan mode, because it can get messy. And with plan mode, you can do nothing wrong practically. You will have a better setup, and you can do the better changes, and the code is more structured. So it's a great starting point. Next thing is payments. For payments, I use Stripe. It's a very basic payment processor in digital niches. So you can do nothing wrong with it either. And that's it. That's actually the tech setup you pretty much need to build some tools to test it out, to find possibly new customers. If you want to skip all the steps, I have found a very, very nice, very helpful boilerplate, which will help you skip pretty much all of the initial setup work. So you won't need to set up all of the things like emails, payments, authentication, database, SEO, and style part. So it is already always everything is already done and pre-built. So you will spend practically 5 minutes for the setup and get a whole bunch different cool features in it. It is very, very cheap in my opinion. It's only 50 euros or 49 euros for one-time payment, and you can reuse it multiple times. So it's actually a great, very helpful tool, and with it I was able to build cool pages like this, or yeah, it's very, very, very nice design actually. Cool pages like this or like this. So as you can see, websites look very clean and unique. So it's only a small recommendation if you want to skip the majority of steps in this part. And as soon as you have your MVP, I would suggest to try to spend as little time as possible on it, and not for it to be very bad, but because the main thing is, of course, evaluating and testing the idea and seeing whether it has potential or not. Because if you spend, let's say, a week or 2 weeks or even 1 month building the idea and you have like a perfect product, but it's another AI agent which everyone already has, and you are competing against Claude or ChatGPT, there is no point of doing this. So the whole idea of vibe coding is to try to ship as fast as possible and spend the whole energy that you have remaining, let's say, on different approaches in terms of sales and social media. And the great channels, or the best channels actually to do so, to find the first customers. So my number one is of course Reddit, especially if you found the idea that you want to build before in some of the subreddits, and you can write a nice Reddit post about this, that I have found this idea and I tried to solve it. What are your thoughts? Of course, at the beginning, I would try to make it free, so free to use, to gain some feedback, to even see if people will use it for free. This is a great place to do so. The point is you will just be taking the idea and creating a subreddit, and if it's good enough, if it's viral enough, if it's provocative enough, you will have a nice discussion down below, which you can try to control or maybe to participate in the discussion. Of course, other places like X, Product Hunt, and TikTok, together with some SEO efforts for search engine optimization, it will help you create a great product, in my opinion, because sites like Product Hunt will help you build a lot of backlinks to your site, and the domain trust will grow, and the traffic from the search engines will grow. So if you have a very unique niche, very untouched niche, it is a very nice place to place your site. There is a lot of other sites which will give you very nice backlinks with high trust from this domain, such as Trust MRR and stuff like that. But if you want to have more of these links, I would recommend to follow me on Twitter. The link is below. I post regularly there about stuff like this and interesting stuff like this. And yeah, if you generally want for me to build one of the products and to find the idea, and I think the idea part is maybe the most crucial one. Let's get 50 likes on this video. It's actually pretty possible. And if we get 50 likes, I will build a product. I will find the first customers and show you the whole kind of way from zero to hero, or from zero to lunch, let's say, in better vibe coding terms, just to show you that everything is pretty much possible with this setup, with this stack. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment sections. I would be happy to help you. Link to my Twitter is below. Link to Code Launch also is below. Test it yourself. It's a great boilerplate. It will only help you build better products. See you guys.